All right, it is Friday, October 23rd. The market is closed for the day, nearing the end of the month, and some good plays. Small cap still doing pretty good today. Market was choppy, and let's take a look at some stocks. All right, SCKT. This moved yesterday. 4:25. Let me see. Is this 4:05 a.m.? I thought I saw it move yesterday, but anyway, this is 4:20 a.m. Very early a.m. Look at this chart here too. Look at this. Front side, back side. And look where it wound up, 250. Almost to the exact point at 250. And this is like a big head. This is a shoulder. So, this was a classic in the morning. You're going to have the news or move. And I don't really trade before 7. IV trade. They don't even open until after 7. So, here's the move up. First line, 325. There's your 3 line. Here's the 1320 EMA coming across. And it's really shot up. Pull back here again. And if this kept going, that's my support, the 20 EMA. I was looking at that for bounce. And then it kept going there. And, 3 move all the way up. So it's a nice little gainer there. Once you have this 13 above this 20, very smooth line there. So it looked very good on the 5-minute. I don't have my E-Trade open. I don't know if this is a fake out candle, that wick. It could be. I think it's a fake out because it usually has misprints. So, the move up here, very nice. There's your first stop. Pull back. Where's the pull back there? Right to your 3 line. And then it keeps going. Excuse me. And then look at this. This is very choppy here. I mean, you saw this go back and forth. It's so much in here and then it just fades down. So you got to get in early or get in here and fade on the short side. Excuse me. Socket Mobile soars after incomplete third quarter results. Incomplete. Profit jump with an asterisk. It has good float under 5 million. So anyway, that was good news that it was reporting profit. So I like this move here. Once you go up and then see that 13 come across, that's where the support is. That's why 1320 EMA are so important, even 9 EMA. And this took off, pull back in there, and then big candles. Then you get big volatility here. So that's the move there. I just did this before back in August. So there you go. That's it for that. CTIB, a little move here, moving late. This is the same move as look at Socket. Now, what does Socket do? Socket produces, captures products for mobile applications that use the business mobility, smartphones. All right, ZDGE is a digital publishing content platform worldwide. Company was incorporated 2008 in New York. Digital publishing. This has a float too, about 9 million. Announces a 39.2% increase in revenue. That was yesterday. All right, so this one too, 7 a.m. come up. Now this looks like the same pattern as Socket. See here? Sort of the same move here, and then it came up. And these are big lines here, 225 line. This moved up, came down. I'm not sure if these wicks again. I don't my E-Trade them, but they do have a lot of misprints. And then this came down. Look at this, right over 220, then shot right up. There again, your front side, back side. It's almost like we're getting mountaintops. We're getting the move, pre-market, everyone's getting in, or people up early trading, smaller people, really small caps, smart people, and then it's fading down on the backside. So there you go. 220, 310, it's a nice gain, 80 cents, 90 cents, even $1 right there. And this came up and this bounced all the way down. Your 220 line. So see this wrap up, that hammer candle went right through and bounced up the 230 line. So that was a nice move. YGYI, Longevity International. This is pure momentum. When you say big candle, straight up one candle, 1, 2, this keeps going. Usually you don't have one and it fades. I rarely ever see that. So 55 to 95, great move. MRIN, this moved yesterday. Found support. Looks like at 220. And this moves up to 325, bounce to 275. Then it formed a little triangle here. See this? Bounced right through and took off. This was another good long. Because your line right here, see this? Protection 250, and it came up and down, then really took off long. So, excuse me. SND. There's Mark taking off. Remember I called this out of the wedge sideways? And here's dog Z. This is another one. See this? Then move up and then it sort of faded back a little bit and bounce hard to 3. BOXX Fox over 12, 14. Archon KOD, look at that, really explode. Kodiak Science, ARLP, 317. FNKO, Funko. This has been in line 5 to 7. It really looks like it wants to explode up here. 610 all the way to 676. Loop. And then a list here. RVP. There's Snap from yesterday was a good move. Look at this move today. Yeah, 39.50 all the way to 42.50 to 43.41. Really crushing it here. You can see the move here is a rising wedge, but exploded up in the wedge. So it was a really good long staff. What's this? EB over 975. JMIA continues. Stock was at an 8, it's at an 18, it's over a double. Incredible volume. Overbought and buried, which means it's remaining up. Took it all the way down and they pushed it up. They pushed it up hard. That's one I wish I had back. That would have been a double. Genius. All right, so the gainers today, you have mainly small caps, under 10. The top 10 list was like 3, 2, 69 cents. Down the list, you had like 15, 22. So small caps are leading. All right, SPY finished. Their Dow Jones minus 28, S&P plus 1190, NASDAQ plus 42. Small caps plus 9, VIX minus 199%, 2755. And let's take a look at the SPY. All right, let's have my few. This is my 1320 moving average right here. Here's the move up. Have this wedge. See, you're still have this line here. Trying to cross back up. It does look like we're crossing now. Like this wants to turn up. I think they're expecting stimulus to pass. If it doesn't, and we'll crash hard, and then the election. So Yeah, a lot of things happening. It looks like we want to turn up here, unless it's another fake out. So that's how we look on that. NASDAQ, so it's trying to turn up. See right here, that 50 line trying to cross up. DJI, same thing. This is hugging your 1320, trying to turn up now. So you can see on that. The VIX. The VIX was in this channel from, there's your 200-day and your 50-day low. That's back and forth, back and forth. You know, it's coming back down pretty hard. You crossed over from high stochastics, crossing back down. We'll see if that 50 holds again on the VIX. UVXY, after 3 red days, trying to bounce back up. Let me get back to my other chart here. Let's see here, SDL. So here's SDL. See, this is still, the weird thing, this is still coming up on stochastics, meaning, you know, that this further is going to keep going, like we're going to break out. That would mean SPY is going down. You see the line right here going up, going up. It hasn't really gone down yet. So maybe something next week, stimulus we don't get, or I don't know. The market is it's up in the air right now. We'll say that. This is crossing back down now, the SPY. SQQQ is going sideways. TZA is crossing back down because small caps have been really strong. Look at FAS. FAS went right back down again to this 1250. Is that going to hold again? Are we going to double it, triple bottom, and do this and then break up? And SOX is going up. So a lot of weird indicators here. Some are moving, these bearish ETFs moving up, and some are moving down. So a lot of cross signals here. Strange stuff. And this is bearish crude, that's going up. BRY. All right, on the other side, UDAO. So UDAO is going, still trying to go down here. Trend is up overall though. SPXL crossing over. TNA, see, small caps are, look how this is crossing up. TNA, very bullish. FAS, this is crossing back up. Soxel's heading back down, those semis, which is odd. You figure they all be sort of together, working together. Nougat going back down. Defend trying to cross back up. Thin, sideways. Nail, home builders. This could be a good play right at trend line. So every time, look at this. Here, here, bounce here, bounce here, bounce here. It's very oversold now, 1280. Trying to see, here it moved. Here it came close to under 20, and right here it bounced up. I like this pullback here. You see the 4 hour, it's at a 19, which is very good. So that's one to look at. next week. All right, some other plays. AMD oversold here. Just crossed over on stochastics. You're at your 15. It's very oversold. Came back down. The low got higher. This is going up, it looks like. BVXV just got smoked on the pharmaceutical, probably a failed drug. Look at that. This was 40, went down to $5. DraftKings out of the wedge. We'll see what happens now. Usually it can go up, go sideways, or fake out, go down, then go back up. FSLY still going back down. Uber. Computer froze here. There's Uber trying to go back up. Now CNK, see this one out of the wedge? This didn't move a lot. Some stocks, this will move in like $1. This one went 8 to 9.34. So still a nice move. SPAC getting smoked. And this is really, this is a wedge down or channel down. Look how tight this is. Get a little bit closer there. So this is at a 720 on stochastics. Very, very smooth. Where's this going to? Well, probably would say now this 10 line. There's your 10 line right there. So I would assume it will bounce off 10 because the chart doesn't really, it goes back a little bit to maybe like 950. There's RKT. It's at a 10 on stochastics. This is going to try to go up now. Yeah, it did this before all the way back September. Then it bounced pretty good from 20 to 24. I would look for probably 24 in this because this happened many times. You can see that line right there. Here's WKHS, workhorse. And this is still in this triangle. It's at a 959. You draw your line right here. And yeah, this will eventually break out upside, it looks like, to the upside. SRNA is out of the wedge. And we'll see what this does right here, if this comes up more. MRK Merck came up. Nice move up, out of the wedge down too. This is potential long. AMC, WPX. There's Run. Run's still down here at 545 stochastics. It's very oversold. HYLN, out of the wedge, sideways now. We'll see what this does. This PG trying to come up. PRTY, that's a first green candle. Could be something up here. It's maybe trying to move next week. Yeah, your 2 line. So back here, it's an important line. Novak's cross, maybe a change. You know, Rad's a dog. This is trying to come up. See right here, bouncing sideways. OSTK, crossed over in stochastics. This is trying to move as well. Guess I can put a line right here. FLDM doing nothing. LCA still in the wedge down. GOCO, Go Health. This is a wedge since its IPO July, getting tighter and tighter. See how tight this wedge is here. So we can back down or here and then back down. Looks like November this could explode up, or it might just come out in early. You don't know. Doesn't have to go all the way down. B2U's out. VVPR really low. 133 stochastics, extremely low. Could have news next week. It wouldn't surprise me. This fills the gap to 12. EPR, look at this. This is how you want it to go. Right out of the wedge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. 5 days green row. Look at that straight up. TCJ finally hit a red candle. FBIO is out of the wedge. Pick 2. This came out of the wedge. Now it's going back down. Little fake out. And this could come back up. This is at a 1098. Very oversold on pick. GNMK, Genmark Diagnostics, is out of the wedge too. This is at 11. Great potential here. Put it this way, it's a descending triangle because it held back September. This could bounce up to 13, 14, possibly. There's top. Move down to 20, bounce up to 24. Bounce to 20. Look at that 20 line held. That's why I said that 20 line was important to hold. If you draw a line down here, it's out of this line here, this trend line. So it's looking bullish. JBHT, JB Hunt Transport, this bounced hard. Carvana is trying to move. Groupon's getting no volume, it's only 600,000, but it looks like this is trying to move up again. Yeah, I have it close here with the trend line. So the trend line really is 18, maybe 19. Didn't get that far yet. I only went down to 19. All right, so that's it for that. Some other plays, Cuck. See what that's doing. Still going up. See what I mean? On these are so manipulated from low to high. Look at this, low to high, low to high, low to high, still going. Wait till it gets to 80 again. Maybe it'll get near 80 or above 80. And that's how you play them. HA put in a big candle today. Win, trying to go up, red candle. It's Will, Oxy, doing nothing. Schlumberger looks pretty bad. There's Den. Really like that. Ruth. Turning back to the 50 retracement level. What other plays? I'm trying to think of some other plays. Let's see here. Looking here, looking here. I guess that's it for now. So you get your oversold. Oh, yeah, sorry. RKT. Talk about RKT. Yeah, I like this long here. See, this came out of this wedge here. It's at a 1045, starting to come up. And I think the target in this would be like 24. Here's Knox. Draw your line here. So to move up, hard move down, and see where the moves to. That's why most of the time, you know, it's going to hit like trend lines. Look at this, trend line, you know, very close. Down, moved up. Now it has to break this line from the top. And then it moved here, and it's bouncing, it's still going down. Now this could go back to, I would say maybe 25, or it bounces up again. So I would look for that. All right, so that's it for today. Please subscribe and like the channel. We will be back for more. Peace.